Hello, my name is Brenda Hayward. This video will highlight some of the things you need to consider as you advance in age towards retirement. This video is called Tips on Boosting Retirement Savings Regardless of Age. This video will highlight additional information to your questions on what things to do and add to your savings before you retire. Consider some of these tips as a starting point to grow your future. Viewers, I hope you brought your notebook and pencil. 1. Why not start today? What are you spending your discretionary funds on? Retirement is a good reason to start today and limit the amount of takeout meals and drinks with your friends. Most retirement plans generate compound interest. That means the sooner you start, the earlier assets will generate earnings. Then those earnings will have the ability to generate their own earnings, which is an opportunity to work in your favor. Just start today, regardless of the amount. If you have 30 years or 5 years to go before retirement, even if you start with a small amount, that small amount shines bright when the time comes to use those funds. Just look at it this way. If you invest a small amount over a longer period of time, it will have a greater impact than a large investment over a shorter period. 2. Check to see if your employer has a 401k plan. Check to see if you are eligible or when you will be eligible to participate in what the plan offers. The funds used in most 401k plans are contributed using pre tax money, which lowers your taxable income. If you look at it this way, if you pay in the fund $125 a pay period and you tax bracket is 12%, then the taxable income is now lowered by the amount which is less in your take home paycheck. The funds left also after your 125 is deducted will have a state, federal, and local income taxes, Social Security, and Medicare tax from the total remaining. Check with your employer to ensure you have signed up for the correct IRA plan. A traditional IRA uses funds before they are taxed, and Roth IRA uses funds after they are taxed. 3. Review employer's IRA match. This is a good time to check with your human resources to see what percentage you are able to match with your employer's 401k plan. Remember, whatever the employer's match is, you should take full advantage of what they are willing to match because it is like doubling your money for the long term. For example, if the employer is offering 50% match up to 5% of your salary, if you are currently earning 25,000 a year and you contribute 1,250 to your retirement plan, the employer will kick in a $675. If not used, this money will be left unused to you as an employee. This is something you should try to take advantage of. This free unearned money offered by your employer. Open an IRA for yourself. An IRA is an individual retirement account that can be started at any banking or brokerage institution. There are two types of IRAs. A traditional uses funds that are not taxed, that enables workers to save and not tax on their savings. Contributions to traditional IRA are tax deferred until you make a withdrawal during or before retirement. A Roth IRA uses funds after they have the tax contributions. If you meet the federal income limits based on the filing status, a Roth may be the best bet to input savings info. If you're over 50, take advantage of the catch up contributions. Family life changes, and the reason for waiting this long stops us in our tracks. Now forget the past and start saving today. Over your career, before reaching age 50, there have been contribution limits in place. However, now the limits are erased and you are eligible to contribute more than the limit. This is called catch up contributions to IRA and 401k. Look into what the limits were and what you are able to save now and make the best decision to support your future. Just a little about me. I am a person who enjoys food, and one of my favorite foods is cherry cheesecake. I have to let you know I am not a tax accountant, real estate agent, or lawyer. Please let me know if you like this video by clicking a thumbs up, subscribing, or leaving comments below. 6. Sign up or automate your savings. I know you have thought long and hard before even getting to this place when listening on what you can do to assist yourself in growing your retirement account. Sign up so that your funds will automatically be placed in the IRA account without you having to think about it each payday. With automatic payments, you will only focus on the balance available on your pay stub to spend and will make decisions on how to spend that amount. A budget plan is a great way to start. 7. Set up your budget. It is time to add the income together and get a total, then add the expenses and get a total. Are you scared at this time while reviewing these two figures? You can't believe how the totals have changed and the funds you used to have is no longer available to you for spending. Hopefully, after you subtract income from expenses, you have enough to continue living where you are. If you have extra money left after viewing these figures, that money can be called discretionary spending funds. Discretionary spending funds is used for entertainment, birthday gifts, and any other things that you enjoy. Saving should be still on your mind because emergencies will happen. Utilizing some sense of control over your finances, starting with visual setting, will help with the big change and to take home funds. When the money related stress is controlled, you are able to make good decisions to work with your new budget. That includes ways to stretch your money. Create a budget calendar to become familiar with new ways you need to spend your money. 8. Set a savings goal. Knowing how much you need monthly is a goal. Another is knowing what bills will be supported by the funds received by weekly or monthly. A visual and automated picture can show you if you're meeting your projected goals. Rewarding yourself for having a written budget, just knowing where to spend your money makes a big difference. Meeting those few goals will allow you to continue to meet other goals like buying a new refrigerator or sofa or paying towards a student loan, credit card, car loan prior to retirement. It's discretionary funds. Even though you have taken advantage of your employer's IRA plans and you have become and your income still allows for discretionary funds, think about how much of that money can be saved if you make a few modifications to your spending habits. Don't just spend. Maybe you need to increase your IRA contribution percentage. As you get raises, I am not saying don't treat yourself. Yes, treat yourself. You have earned a raise that you will be receiving. However, those extra funds could also be saved or invested in additional funds and help in making a larger leap towards your retirement goals. Or just think about where you can stash that extra cash until it is needed for an emergency. Please let me know if you like this video by clicking a thumbs up or leaving comments below. Also, if you have time, check out some of my other videos that may answer a few of your other questions you may have. My name is Brenda Hayward, and thanks for your time.